What's up, everyone? It's your favorite mentor, your one and only Forex hero. I go by the name of Ofentse Ledwaba. Welcome to the channel once again. Thank you guys for always liking. Make sure, guys, you click the like, share with your friends and families. So, in this video, I'll be showing you guys just about how we're able to make 70 pips and more on the NZDCAD. Please make sure you take the notes and also you are able to jot down the things that I'm gonna say and also apply that in your trading journey. But before we get into the chat, please guys, this channel is made for you. Make sure you do offer a support by clicking the like, the subscribe button, and also make sure you share it with your friends and families. And if you like to use the broker that I'm using, click the link below and open an account. Let's go into the charts. Yes, everyone. I'm on the charts now. I'd like to show you guys just about how we're able to catch the move. There's the move that we managed to catch. Uh, I'd like you guys to take the notes. I'm gonna start from scratch, analyze, and show you guys how we're able to catch it. As you can see here, we're able to spot that we are having an impulse move to the downside, and this came as a what? As a form of a correction. But also, you must always remember that inside this channel, there's also this upward movement, which you can say it's a trend on a smaller time frame. But we were able to understand that we are in a what? In an impulsive to the downside. As I always mention to you guys, avoid mirroring the trend lines, because if you can see that if you said now I'm going to use this management line to keep on pushing this to the downside, you would have been caught, because you would have said you're gonna sell here. So always make sure, guys, you are always ahead of the market. You get to use all the tools that you have, but make sure that you are able to understand where you are in the market, and also take into account the previous move, which is this one. You can see that the market is stronger to the downside. So that was able to assist me in understanding that should we break, we are actually continuing to the downside. As I always say, impulse, correction, impulse. So this is a setup that looks like this. But make sure you avoid making your corrections steeper, because that will actually make you be caught on the wrong side. So you can see where we were able to catch the market here. We didn't catch it here because why? We understood that we are still pushing to the upside. So once the bulls got tired, what did they do? They created what? A double top formation. As I could see, then I had my pending sell orders here. So sometimes it's good to put you to have your sell orders in place, because you would understand that when the market moves, it will move with you. You will not be caught up on the wrong side of the market. As you can see, even here it applied, but you can see this was almost an arc formation, as you can see, something like this. But you can see that the market, what did it do? It pushed further to the downside on the break, but you wouldn't catch it if you didn't have a sell stop here, unless you were trading on a smaller time frame, like 15 minutes, then you would have caught it. So let's just look at what is currently happening. I want to show you something. You can see on the 15 minutes you've recorded because it's closed here. But in most cases, we would advise that you push and wait for a retest. But the retest didn't happen anywhere here. The retest happened here. Let me remove this. The retest push. So if you missed it at this point where I caught it, pushed, and then what? Our retest is here. This is our retest after the break. Retest. And then this will be what? Our double top, which is a sign of showing that the market is having a sign of pushing to the downside. So let's start with understanding the perspective from a higher time frame. I'm gonna remove everything. As you can see there, Let me just show you before I remove everything. We are currently having a setup as well. Just hope people they take advantage of it. Okay, now I'm having this setup here. I can at most see that we are having greater chances of pushing further to the downside. So our move will be here. So if let's see, this might look more like a small head and shoulders. Let's see. Yeah, it's possible. So I see this pushing to the downside because why we have this move is the head, and then is the left shoulder and the head, and then this is the right shoulder. So indeed, we are having a move to the downside. So let's say you put your stop loss just above the 30, you can say 37 pips, then you take it all the way. I have greater belief that it will push further to the downside. So take something like this because obviously you would have took the trade here, but you can see here it's still a good entry. You can take the trade. So let's go back in time. Okay, when I clear everything drawings, after all everything, you need to understand the bigger picture, what the market is painting. But remember, you are not trading on a daily, but you are simply getting the direction on a daily chart. So you can see that we have a greater chance of pushing further to the upside, but I will have a greater confidence if the market pushes here before it can push. Oops. Okay, let's do this, something like this. So this is in a long-term perspective because why we are having a greater move and impulse, then now this is a bigger correction, hence I expect it to push a little bit further down to reach this point here. Let's see, to reach this point here, zoom in, to reach this point here. This is a very strong zone. So market comes to this, we have no other way but to keep on buying. Now we can see that the market is still within this channel, which is the downtrend channel, as you can see, but you can see it as a correction move to the upside. So go further, and I remove this so that you don't get confused. Okay. So furthermore, coming into this, you can see what we are having this type of correction, and then you can take this, but we this will be a little bit steeper, so I'll just take this and see where the market is taking us, because you can see what we are having impulse. This is a correction, impulse, and a straight up correction, impulse, and now we are in a correction here. So we expect the move to push to the downside. So obviously we have to wait for other confirmations before we jump into the market. Let me go to 1 hour. But as I've shown you there, you can take advantage of the move that I shown you that is currently happening. Because why? I had my point of interaction is this one before, and then you can take this obviously. So I'm looking at this, have this being our high, obviously our stop loss has to be up. And also I shown you what the head and shoulder that I anticipate is this one. And take this, the head, and then take the left. Oops. Oops. Let me try it again. We have this head. Yes. You can see. So we expect the market to push further, but the utmost support level I'll be happy is the market coming here before we can decide that we are buying. So at this point here, I can see the ultimate move going to the upside. But currently, what is the market telling us? As I always explain to you guys, you will have, let me show you, you'll have another trend inside a trend. So look at what is currently happening. You have this trend. Let me, oops, okay. Head and shoulder, okay. Visibility, let me look it on 1 hour so that I can draw this. You can see you are having this type of information. So this is showing you guys that we are still in a downtrend, and also you have the bigger channel here showing us the market is still was pushing down, coming here, and here you can see creating lower highs, and you will be able to understand that this high is lower than this one. So always be aware, and this becoming the lower low because it's lower than this. So you can see that we are in a what? In a downtrend. So make sure that you don't get caught up on the wrong side. But also this management line, make sure you use it according to your advantage. Don't be too dependent on it. Always follow the market structure. It will actually understand and show you. But this also showing you guys a sign of what? A downtrend. Because if you took this, it's a little bit steeper. You could have said now they've broke, now we're going up. No. I will be happy with taking this to the downside before we can push to the upside, because I see a strong area here, the strong demand zone. So pushing the market to the downside. So take your trades. I'll also be entering on this trade as well. And then you could see that our stop loss was something like 37. So can give it a little bit of room, make it 40 pips and take it all the way down. You can see we are reaching 100 pips, but obviously we'll take multiple TPs as we push to the downside. So for me, your favorite mentor, I'm glad I could share with you how I was able to make 70 plus pips. You can too. Please make sure you do click that like, subscribe, and the notification bell so that you're notified every time I drop. Peace.